That should be a lot better. I think I probably just peaked right there. That should be miles better, and I can turn this back up to like there. Peyton, I don't know if you're still in here, but I think that might have fixed something. Much better, yeah. I had I had turned down my microphone because I was like testing some other settings. Um, okay, there we go. Um, Gosh, I was saying something before all of this. Um, so like, what time is your flight tomorrow? Is it terribly early? Do you have a lot going on, or is it a late flight? Because 7 hours is quite the time change. I feel like it's gonna wreck you for a bit. Oh, I didn't even change any of my relics either. Oh, that's gonna do numbers. Okay. A shimmy. A shami. Okay. There we go. I keep... It's mental mistakes at this point, right? Like... Oh, I never did the damage reduction. And also, I guess... I could do that. Take the heat from me. He's not doing jack diddly squat. Now he's doing jack diddly squat. Keep me from dying. Be my shield. And see, it was kind of just that easy. I don't know what all the fuss was about. Okay. Oh, and I get his armor. That's all that was for. That was just for the armor. Alright. So, where to from here? It kind of looks like we go over in that area, and we just sort of run it down. I did use a lot of flasks for that fight, but it's okay. My loot senses. I can hear it, but also, I need this. That, I almost killed myself right there. Not seen... Turns out I didn't have to kill myself. It was done for me. I had 48,000... Why did you see the video that claims jumping is... So, yes. Because technically it is. The issue is I just don't have the timing down for jumping versus dodge rolling. Like, for me personally, I haven't figured it out. I know that it does give you better frames for, like, ground attacks. And there are some fights that, like, you definitely need to take advantage of jumping for. And I have used it on occasion. But I think it's if you're not really familiar with, like, what you're doing, I think it can be too difficult to, like, time, honestly. And that might just be, like, an inherent skill issue on my part. I just think that jumping is way harder to time. Was there something up here? Of course there's basilisks everywhere. Fair. Pretty new about the game. Wanted a second opinion. Yeah, I think genuinely if you, like, practice it, you can get really good with it and make it to where it's not such a hard balance. But for me, because I'm so used to dodge rolling, it's having to learn like an entirely new mechanic. So I think you should try to learn it. Absolutely. Because a lot of the game like has like the knights that you just saw, the Crucible Knights, they all do ground attacks. Um, and there's a lot of bosses that do ground attacks that jumping does work for. And I think if I remember the video, and if I'm right about the video that you're talking about, he does give you some bosses that jumping works for. Um, I personally, once again, just never been able to time it out. Best advice that I can give you about like this though is I went, and I think I kind of told you about this. I did split damage for a while, where I like, because I really wanted to do like faith strength. I thought it was really cool. I love the miracles. I love like incantations, but also, I don't know if you can tell, big fan of big weapons. Um, and big weapons, oh, please, require a lot of strength. And a lot of them require dex, surprisingly. Uh, which means that in order to use some of the big weapons, you really have to just go primary stat. Which sucks. Because I like using the incantations. It makes me feel cool. That wasn't even worth it. Okay. I think that's this whole area, though. I think that's everything over here done. So what part did you end up making it to in the game? I know you said you're pretty new. I don't know if you know what boss you made it to or sort of how far in you got. I could impart some wisdom upon you. But I wouldn't take my wisdom too much because... Oh. Bear. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. There we go. The rat bush man and got bodied in the cave that he told you to go to. Are you talking about Patches? Rat bush man. I'm trying to think. Have you beat like Margit? Or even made it to like what was his name? Godfrey? It's still in Lineage. I'm assuming either Limgrave or Liurnia. Now you got me. Nope and nope. Limgrave. Okay. Rat Bushman, bodied in a cave. Not the merchant Kale. I'm trying to think what cave you got bodied in. I mean, there's a lot of caves to get bodied in, if we're being honest. There's a lot of caves over here. Elden Ring naturally has a lot of caves anyways. I think there might be a dungeon over here or something. I'm trying to figure out, because I know I did rush through a lot of things. So I'm trying to see if I had a big troll at the bottom. Oh! Dude, I literally just did that one on the last stream yesterday, actually, because I hadn't done it yet. You're talking about, where is it? Somewhere over here. The fireworks are going off, and I think Ruby's going to start crying. The Limgrave tunnels. You're talking about this one.